Hello, everybody. This is Rampage and Mr. B.
Hey everyone.
We are back on the Mindfare server, and we are continuing this machine. We're almost done, so we should be finished with it by the end of the stream. Which is good.
Been a lot of time making it.
Not as much as some of our other projects, though. I have once again run out of buckets. I need 30 buckets.
I'm out of buckets. Where did I put my buckets? I have one bucket right here. Just put it in the chest.
Actually, I think I only need one.
It's in the chest.
Oh yeah, I do only need one. Which chest?
The one down there.
Ah, thank you.
We still have glass.
I will need 2 more. Wait, no I won't. Never mind.
Still have a bunch of glass.
Oh, I guess that means you can finally be free from grabbing glass.
Yep.
For the first stream in a while.
And I can I can still make a little bit more glass without having to go dig more sand if we need it.
I don't think we will.
It got really dark around there. I see water flowing in 3 areas. So you just have the last one to do?
Yeah, it's just this last one. And then I'll need to place the lava. And then the spawners, and then this one will be done.
Okay, that's pretty boring.
It is very boring.
No, it's like 47 pork chops.
Oh. This one has more.
Ah, that one's better. That one had 1, 2, 3, 4.
This one
steps.
has some as well.
Let's see how many. Yeah, that one didn't have that many. That had 2 stacks.
I probably ran past them before.
Oh, I was going to say, it's super dark, but that's because it's nighttime.
There are a lot of pigs here.
There's pigs. These are mountain pigs?
I guess so.
I don't know that these spawners actually like spawn these pigs. It's super weird because it's like, where are all the pigs? It's like almost like you have to be here for it to spawn the pigs.
Well, do you have to be in whatever your simulation distance is, I believe?
So what is that though?
It is a setting in
Like
graphics, I believe.
Like render distance?
No, there's a separate thing for simulation distance, and I'm pretty sure that's what it does.
Because like when I'm standing right here, it seems to like fill up the spawnies.
Well,
But when I'm on the other side, there's nothing spawned.
well, all of those just died. That's why they're not there.
So you gotta kind of like run around this way all the time. Spawn the piggies. Spawn the piggies. Make pork chops.
Yeah, it is simulation distance. I don't know when they added that.
So that's like a setting?
Yes.
Options.
As long as one person has it, it'll be fine.
Video settings?
Yes.
Simulation. 12 chunks. That doesn't seem very far. But I can render, so my render distance is 12. My simulation distance is 12, so I guess it's the same. Because I can see pretty far.
However far you can see is how far you will render with your current setting.
Yeah, so I can see the whole cave.
Yeah.
So I guess 12 chunks is not 12 blocks.
No, 12 chunks. Each chunk is, well, a chunk is divided into chunk sections. I don't remember how large a chunk section is. But a chunk is 16 blocks, I think. Order.
So I should build a little like operator
So-
station up here, right in the middle.
Sure.
Just stand here.
Yeah. I mean, I used to break into a wall, so I feel like that would be better. But Mr. B, if you look at my screen, this is the this blue line is a chunk section. The yellow line is a chunk, and I'm not sure what the red line is. Let me see. Outside chunk corner. That's okay. I don't. But
Oh, the yellow's a chunk wall.
this is a chunk, this yellow line, and it is split into chunk sections so that the game renders stuff faster. But what matters is the yellow wall.
Yeah, which is how long?
I believe 16 blocks.
No, it's not.
What do you?
Count them. Whoa, why are you looking down there? Just count the blocks. You're doing that so weird.
16 blocks. I was right.
Just count the length of the wall.
Well, okay, so two.
One,
This is 2 blocks. 1, 2, 2 blocks.
okay, that makes more
4,
sense.
6.
So it's 8.
What?
8 of the yellow blocks. To make 16.
Yes. Yes.
It's a scary tunnel. Right, what do I have? I have I have loads of resources in these.
Oh, outside chunk corners. So it's the chunk over. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6, 7.
do you know how wide this cave is?
Nope.
Oh,
I do not know the dimensions of this cave. Or this hole.
well, it's not going to be exact because the walls are not perfect.
If you go up a little, the walls are perfect. They're not perfect all the way down. So if you're gonna base it off of something, well, they're actually not. But like, I thought they were cleaner. Ah, it's even further that it's clean.
So, okay, like 54. All right, so, so what's half of 54?
54.
So 54 divided by 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. That'd be like 27.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. You just counted right in the middle of my counting.
Well, the stream is streaming my screen. So
Yeah, but you totally got me off my count. Okay.
hee-hee-haw. I should tell you that this cave is longer in one direction than the other.
That's fine. This works. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Hmm. So now I have to do the boring part. Even more boring. Do I still have one? I do. I use stone for all of these.
We have lots of stone.
Yes. That's gonna be a problem, I think. Oh, well,
I made my. Oh, there it is.
how far does this get? Does it get here?
Hello.
Ah, hello, Decap.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, good.
That's good.
I went to go see Blue Beetle today.
Oh my.
Oh.
How was that?
I actually cried during one of the scenes.
Oh my.
Oh.
Had some good laughs. I very much enjoyed the movie.
Good.
I feel like the central message of the movie was family.
Hmm.
That is a good message.
Yes.
So this movie has the DK seal of approval?
It definitely has mine because I haven't had a movie that like brought me to tears for a very long time.
Hmm? Yeah. I feel like movies don't do that as much.
I think it just depends on the type of movie you watch.
Yeah.
Well, I think it also matters the moment, your current feelings, and sometimes maybe things that have happened in your life.
Yeah, if you can identify with what's going on, and that is kind of what they're going for. Because, you know, we all know that you are a superhero.
Well, maybe not a superhero, but I definitely can understand the pain of you know of family members,
Oops.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you know those more human things, you know, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you're familiar with Blue Beetle at all.
Not very, but slightly.
So Blue Beetle basically has this like alien scarab
Yeah.
that basically creates kind of like a suit for him,
Mm-hmm.
and generally can generate different kind of weapons on demand.
Yes.
He's also one of the few Mexican superheroes.
Hmm.
He's also, you know, a little bit younger. Anyway, I'm familiar from like different variations of Blue Beetle from like Young Justice League, and Young Justice League is where I got my whelmed from.
Yeah. It's like there's so many different places to learn about a character, and they'll be slightly different every time.
Oh, there'll be like someone's very specific take.
Yeah.
Ah, My left hand is a little bit better, but like it's not
Not
where I want to be.
not fully
I
functional
can
yet.
hold down the W key. I can hold down the W key, and my hand will not like fluctuate to the other buttons.
Well, that's good.
Trying to do A and D at the same time.
So you can move in one direction that is not diagonal.
I can
That's-
use WASD still, but like
Yeah,
it's
like
not-
you can move in a direction at a time as long as it's not diagonal.
like my fingers are like refuse to go to the A and D keys. But that is still progress.
Yes.
I used to not be able to hold the W key down.
Which is bad. That is very bad.
No, where did you go?
I vanished.
I was
into a
speaking to the
hole.
fishing rod. Sorry.
Ah,
Anyway, I apologize for my late departure. After the movie, we had dinner,
yeah, no worries. You're good.
and while I was eating, like once I finished dinner, I was like sitting down on my bed, and then I see on my phone that you're live. And I'm like, ah.
I don't know how to make concrete. It has not been added to my recipe book.
It is. So you need concrete powder, and that is 4 gravel, 4 sand, and 1 dye of whatever color. And then you need to put it next to water, and it becomes actual concrete instead of the powder.
This is very confusing.
Okay, well, I'll grab
Oh,
4
you know
sand.
what? I have a shop. Never mind. Dough. Dough.
I'm putting the bow of mending power 4 unbreaking 3 into one of your chests,
Okay.
and another bow for you to repair the other one.
Can you make like concrete
Orange
slabs? Or
No.
do they have to be blocks?
It has to be blocked.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll get one of these. They're super expensive.
So 4 and 5. Actually, no, not 4 and 5. It's more than that. 4, 5, and like 0.9.
Well, where do you want the 4 Nautilus shells?
If I were looking for them, I would look for them in DK's Curious and Curious. That is where I would expect them to be.
Okay. That is where they will be then.
So now I need this to split. Actually, I can have these separate. So 4, and like that. And then... And then I need... How many?
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, there will be enough space. Okay.
What happened?
Nothing.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of these streams have been counting.
Counting with Rampage. One more hop, hop, hop. Two more hop, hop.
I feel like this is a reference to something.
Oh my gosh. You don't know who the Count is.
No, he doesn't know who the Count is.
Okay, Rampage, do you know this song? Do you know how to get to Sesame Street?
I don't know the song. Well, I know the song, but I wouldn't remember it.
Okay.
Four, five, five. Let's make this go further. Bring this back. I'll make this there. Push this back. We need 4 more here. 4. We can actually just do that. I'm gonna move this one.
Oh, did you tell your father how Earthbound went?
I did not actually.
Did you find Earth?
We were, I think, already on Earth. I think that was Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would explain what happened.
Well, it starts with a meteorite landing.
Yeah, so there
Near your
was
house.
a meteorite, and so we, a child, get out of bed, and go towards the meteorite.
Because that's what all children.
Yeah, like we say, Mom, I want to go look at the meteorite, and Mom's like, okay, you just sneak out anyway, so go ahead. And so we take our dog, and we go to look at the meteorite. And then...
Oh, no. You've got it kind of out of order because you go to see the meteorite twice. And the first time, police have the entire area taken care of. And so you're just kind of like looky. But then next time around, Pokey comes and tells you that he lost his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you take your dog to go help your neighbor find his younger brother.
Yes.
Because and of course the police had left at that point.
Yeah, because all the immediate threats were supposedly removed.
And then you met the legendary warrior.
Yeah. So the legendary warrior, Buzz, is
Buzz
a
Buzz.
bee from 100 years in the future, and tells us about like a prophecy or something. And if we have to stop, I don't know how to say his name. Gygus from destroying the whole world.
Buzz also tells you that that Gygus is actually putting evil thoughts into people's minds and influencing animals. So sometimes Rampage had to fight a dog, but the thing is, once he defeated the dog would become tame. and thus evil the evil expression on that dog was released, and thus the dog was back to normal.
Yes.
Which obviously Rampage used a baseball bat to accomplish.
Uh-huh.
Smash a dog with a baseball bat and he stops being evil?
Yes. Because that's how mind control works.
That's handy dandy.
Though then poor Buzz Buzz, upon returning the neighbors back to their home safely, Buzz Buzz has a tragic ending.
Yes. Very tragic. Very, very sad and unexpected. Buzz Buzz, who does a lot of damage and is basically invincible for the first fight he encountered, gets killed by the neighbor's mom because he's a bee, and the neighbor's mom doesn't want a bee floating around in her house, which is understandable.
No. He landed on her and she thought it was a dung beetle.
Oh yeah. And so she just kind of slaps him and he dies. The legendary warrior who was a big enough target for Gigas or Gigaius, whatever his name was, to send mercenaries from 100 years in the future to try to kill, was defeated by the neighbor's mom. It's very tragic.
But he also gave you an item just before he passed.
Wait, what was the item? Wait, I don't
The
know.
Soundstone.
Yes. And I definitely remember what it does.
Oh, so each of the places that are your sanctuary, they're going to play a song. And the Soundstone records those songs. And you need to record all 8 songs.
I see.
After you defeat their boss, obviously. Then you headed into town, I believe.
Well, I think before we went into town, we went and saw, I don't remember his name, but he works on signs and he does like billboards and stuff.
Yeah.
And he eats garlic and works out. And so when we were going to the meteorite, we passed by his house. And the second time we saw him, he said that he wanted to speak to us alone. And so, of course, we as a small child trust this man who we have just met.
His name is Liar Exaggerate or something like that.
Yeah. And so we trust this man, and we go into his house alone, and then go into his basement. And inside of his basement is a giant tunnel. It is very large, and he was able to make it because he eats garlic and works out. And at the end of this tunnel, there is a statue that shimmers with an ominous light. So we looked at the statue, and then he told us to leave. And so we left.
Yep.
And then we went into town. And
you got the map from the library, I believe.
Yes. So we went to the library, and there were people in the library. And we got a map. And then we left the library.
I think the secret kind of treehouse.
Oh yeah, that was a place. we
And that's where you got the Mr. Baseball hat.
yeah, so after we got the map, we went back up and walked through some trees. And behind the trees was a secret hideout. And a child just gave us their baseball hat, which is an incredible piece of armor that is better than any shop has at the current moment.
Take your medicine.
Yeah.
So it's a very useful hat.
All those things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in fact, it is better than any armor that Rampage had access to purchase.
in the store. And so after we got the hat, we decided that we needed to remove some members and eventually defeat the local gang, which are the Sharks. And all of them are dressed up like a shark, but they have a wide variety of personality traits, such as using a skateboard, using a hula hoop, and using a pogo stick. After
That pogo stick kind of looked like a jackhammer, though.
it did, but after we defeat many gang members and leveled up, because defeating gang members gave us a lot of XP, we decide that it is time to go to their hideout, and that is the arcade. And we have to get to the end of the arcade to fight their boss, Frank. And so we fight our way through the arcade. I think
Now,
we fought.
originally, you thought you had to like fight every single enemy on both floors.
Well, I went up and I was like, wait, I don't need to be here. And then I was like, wait a minute. Do I have to fight anyone? We did have to fight one gang member first. We had to fight a guy guarding the door. And other than that, we were able to get through completely peacefully. And then we fought Never Fails Frank. Never Fails Frank wasn't too bad in his first form. But Never Fails Frank also has a robot, which is Never Fails Frank 2.
I think it was also called the Frankenstein.
Maybe. One of those two. And after we have a long, hard fought battle. But because of the baseball cap that we were given, we were able to persevere. And so we defeated the gang. And so now they won't attack us. And
They also stopped assaulting the city and
yeah,
decided to behave.
yeah, because we went up and defeated their boss, they decided that they didn't want to be gang members anymore.
They just basically hanged out at the arcade.
Yeah. And so with this very good development, we were told by their leader that what we needed would be given to us at the town hall if we spoke to the mayor. And so we went and spoke to the mayor for a key that would take
And
us
do you remember
to
the
Giant's
most important
Step.
thing the mayor asked you?
Yes. But we needed a key from him to get to Giant's Step, because in Giant's Step is It is the first sanctuary of the game. And we need to record a song. I think. That's what we're doing, right? We're recording song. Yeah, so we need to go record a song.
But do you remember what the mayor said?
And so we get to the mayor. And he's like, "Oh, thank you for doing my job for me. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks." And we're like, "And we have key?" He's like, "Only if I'm not responsible for anything that happened. I want zero responsibility for any of this." I'm like, "Okay." And so he gives us the key.
I mean, like any politician.
Yeah,
No politician wants to take responsibility.
Yeah, he's just like, "Yeah, I don't want any responsibility. I don't. Just leave. Just this is all on you." And we're like, "Okay." So he gives us a key. And then we go over to the entertainer's shack, which has been closed down. And we use our magic key that's not magic. And we open up the shack and we go through the hole in the back of it. And we have to climb up and get to the top of a mountain. At the top of which
discovered your new least favorite enemy in the game.
At the top of which is Giant Step. But it wasn't going to be easy to get through because of slugs, mice, and worst of all, black Antoids. The reason why the black Antoids are so bad is because you don't do enough damage with your baseball bat to just kill them in one move. So they always have at least a turn. That wouldn't normally be so bad. Normally you take like from the other enemies like 12 damage. That's fine. But what these guys would do is they would call for help and summon more black Antoids. And what are those black Antoids gonna do? They're gonna summon more black Antoids. And then what are those gonna do? They're gonna summon more black Antoids. So, because of this, we were unvictorious in our first attempt to reach the top. But luckily, in our time of need, we remembered our special attack.
Oh yeah,
Frog.
you unlocked your special attack.
And this special attack,
for context, is at the beginning of the game. It asks the player, Rampage, what is your favorite thing? And he put in frog.
I put in frog. So our special attack is frog. And so, with our new special attack that does damage to all enemies, we were able to defeat the black Antoids. But we had to leave, so we called our dad and told him to record everything we've done. And then we slept. And next time on Dragon Ball Z, we will climb to the top of the mountain and get to Giant Step and save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play Day of the Tentacle?
I had a strategy guide for that, but I've never played it. But I have read the strategy guide.
Sounds a lot like that.
Wait, you've read the strategy guide for a game that you didn't play?
To explain, I had a giant book that had strategy guides for a whole bunch of games.
Yeah,
Hmm.
neat. Hey, so Rampage,
Hi.
can we not make little waterfalls from here all the way down to this big old collection of chests here?
I'm going to put them into different chests.
It'd be kind of neat if they all went and filtered into these ones that were already here. Okay.
Well, I don't want the stone and the pork to go to the same place.
Because the stone's being rendered right now. Okay. All right. I still don't think they're actually producing, like, making pigs very much unless you're floating around up here. So I'm going to do something about that.
What are you going to do about
I'm
it?
going to make a rail that goes all the way around, like along this line here, and put them.
Okay, why do you think they're not spawning?
Well, if you go to the middle here,
Mm-hmm.
don't move. And you just watch. There's no pigs falling.
What's your ender distance?
12 chunks.
There's another setting for entity. Hang on, I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's also 12. But where are you?
So, like, if I go to you.
Did you come? All right.
I am here.
So don't move. There are no pigs spawning there, no pigs spawning there, and no pigs spawning there. Nothing falls. Until now. So go up and just run around the track. Now go real close and run around, just like on top of it. And they just spawn as you fly around.
No, that is weird.
Yeah, so we're getting way too few pork chops out of this deal.
Huh. So how far do you have to be?
I just float around on top. Yeah, you see he's spawning now. Look at you.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to make rail tracks. And put his minecart on it, go round and round and round and round.
Do a tight circle. You don't actually have to be very close.
Yeah, but I want to see him. I want to watch the piggies.
But we need efficiency.
Well, but, you know, still want to watch the piggies. Like to see them spawn. It's like fun stuff. All right. Better go to the shop. I'm going to go to my control panel. See, this is not close enough. I thought it would be close enough. Yeah, so DK, the Day of the Tentacle is
This is spawning.
kind of weird stuff like that.
Yeah, Earthbound definitely has a sense of humor. For example, one of the conversation that he has with a police officer is they tell him that the city police is infamous for overreacting and closing roads.
Yeah, and they're going for the world record.
Oh, I should probably mention when you get to Tucson Rampage, you're going to get the most amazing item.
Oh.
A bicycle.
Hmm.
It lets you move super fast.
Hmm.
And don't forget that dedicated button to ring the bell.
I can go faster, and then I can press the button that makes the emulator go faster, and then it'll be going really fast.
So there is one bad thing about the bicycle.
Oh.
Once you have a second party member, you can no longer use the bicycle.
What? Why don't they just like run faster?
Also, if you're carrying any item that would count as a separate character, you can't use the bicycle.
Hmm.
For example, if you take an exit mouse with you.
Huh.
Or a teddy bear.
Mr. Reedy own blocks? A teddy bear? Wait, what does a teddy bear do?
A teddy bear absorbs all damage to you until it runs out of hit points.
Huh.
The exit mouse, if you use the exit mouse, he'll teleport you to the exit. You can only carry one exit mouse at a time. All you have to do is talk to the. There's this one house that has like the mother will give you her children to help you get to the exit, but only one child at a time, and then they'll go home after they've been used.
Huh.
And so then you have to go back and get another one.
Mr. Reed, you have just blocks.
Blocks of what?
Anything?
I've just been using stone.
Can you build to me?
Where are you? There.
It
What's
doesn't-
that?
That was me measuring, but I didn't have enough blocks to continue. So it needs to go out 2 more, I think. Yeah.
And then up?
And then up. Because height matters, apparently.
Jeez.
Okay, so this gets both spawners on that side working. So we need
So just go a few blocks this way. And
so
then
go like 2 blocks. Yeah, 2 blocks this way, and then we need to maintain this distance in a circle. So it'll be a rectangle.
yeah.
So and we just need to maintain this distance from one of those blocks in a rectangle.
You know what's funny is I don't think Rampage ever found the resort house that you can buy.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's in Own It. It has a seaside view.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, this is the one that doesn't have a wall, right?
Yeah. It requires a significant amount of money to buy.
Yeah, so it's 7 blocks.
It's a lot of money, and it's missing a wall.
Seaside view, though. So, Mr. B, one of the mechanics is your character's father is just continuously, like, as you're adventuring and accomplishing things, depositing more and more money in your bank account so you can buy equipment and items.
Handy dandy. Sounds like real life.
Yeah.
And
Though-
even if you like stab a snake, you get money. If you defeat a gang leader, you get money. So I don't know how he's keeping track of that.
Well,
Like,
remember you save with him as well, so you tell him everything you did.
yeah, that's fair. Oh, I forgot about the guy who spins out of nowhere and through walls, and it takes a picture and then spins into the sky. I forgot about him.
Fuzzy Pickles. That character continuously shows up in different parts of the game to take a picture, which you'll see in the end credits as a record of your adventure. You also learn the importance that not all phones are equal.
Not all phones are equal?
You remember one of them costs money to use?
Oh, yeah, one of them costs money and the other is free.
Yeah, we called that a payphone back in the day. You don't see a lot of payphones anymore.
No. I think because if someone needed to call someone, they wouldn't go to a payphone. Especially not if they saw it costed money. They would just use their phone. They would just use their mobile phone.
Well, interesting enough, do you know Arlington requires that all apartment swimming pools have a emergency payphone next to the swimming pool?
I mean, I don't think having a payphone everywhere is a bad thing, but
it's not a
vast majority
payphone.
of them will never be used. Wait, wait, it's a payphone.
No, you can
It's
still.
like a payphone,
Yeah, but you
but
can
it
still
only
call
calls
911.
911.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a requirement in a lot of places.
So you can, like, someone's drowning, call 911.
Yeah.
Because the pool is probably an area that you probably wouldn't carry your phone,
Yes.
or you're less likely to have it available to you.
You know, I don't think it's a bad idea to have it in like more frequently visited places or
So I
places where
did
a
have-
phone would be inaccessible.
I did have to report someone once,
With a
because they picked up the emergency phone and they pretended to talk to people, and they were studying the people in the pool a little too closely, and I realized what they were doing. They were bad boys, and I had to talk to the manager about it.
huh.
Because their intentions were not good. And that's why, even as a child, I tried to be as observant as possible. I kind of blame that a little bit on my father, since he always worked security, and so, like, being observant of your surroundings, and realize that someone couldn't be having a conversation on a phone that doesn't dial out to anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, how do you like hamburgers in Earthbound?
They give a lot of health. At least a lot of health
And
right
you-
now.
And you can, there's actually going to be new foods that are like double hamburgers and mammoth burgers and stuff like that. But like one of the ideas is you have to choose between using your healing magic and wanting to use your offensive magic. And that's where like healing items kind of shine.
Yeah. The problem that I have is that in every game I play, I don't like using items.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like I'm probably never gonna use the items unless my inventory is full. So
Yeah,
it's
like with the cookies.
well, yeah, like I'll use the cookies because like those are so easy to get. Like I
Yeah.
can. They don't cost anything. I just run into a crow and then I have a cookie. So it's like, sure.
Yeah, but cookies are going to be a little bit less useful.
Yeah, like they're not gonna do anything.
You notice there's a lot of different healing items.
Yeah.
It kind of lets you kind of RP by picking what flavor of items you want, basically. Because like you could go to the bakery and get like a croissant, or you could go to a hamburger joint and get some French fries and a hamburger.
Or pizza. There's a pizza
Yeah.
place.
Well, large pizzas are amazing because they heal the entire party, which makes sense. A large pizza is definitely something a group of people could share together.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till the pizza joint opens up, though,
Yeah.
so you can order pizza. I notice you avoid using the hotel except for the free phone.
Yeah, because the hotel costs money and there's like no point in spending money if I can just walk a little further and not spend money and get the same
This is
thing.
fair. Because you can just go back home and have mom
Yeah.
cook you a home cooked meal.
Like the problem that I have in a lot of games is that I will much rather use or like spend my time instead of whatever currency they're using, or just avoid using any of the items I'm given unless I have to.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Though I think once you get further away, because Onid and Tucson are not next to each other. There's there's an actual like path between the two cities. And Tucson is much larger.
Yeah, maybe I will stop running all the way back just to not spend a little money, but
I
who
can't wait
knows?
till you get hit with spores.
What is spores?
It puts a mushroom on top of your head
Oh.
and reverses your controls.
I mean, it doesn't sound that bad.
And the only way to get rid of it is to find an old man, buy his mushrooms.
So it's free money.
Yeah. There's also the city of Foreside, which actually is going to have a mall, which is amazing. But then there is another city that's kind of depressing.
Oh?
Yeah. you're going to need some help to get to that city. Basically, like you have to take a bus to get to that city initially, and the bus gets overturned and sent back.
Huh. That's inconvenient for getting to the city.
Yeah. You could just say that the bus is playing the wrong song.
But it's weird that we're able to do all of this as a small child.
I mean, yeah, but you kind of also have a destiny, right?
That was told to us by a bee from 100 years in the future. I mean,
your parents believe you, obviously.
I don't know why the dad isn't concerned at all. But like the mom is just like, you know what, you can go because I'm not gonna be able to. If I say no, you're gonna do it anyway.
Well, that was initially, but she believes in you, and she knows that the quest you're on is noble.
Which isn't really a reason, in my opinion. Not a great reason to put the safety of a child in such a large amount of danger.
I mean, initially you're just going to the town over. I assure you, there's going to be adults on the way that are going to challenge you. In fact, you can't go to Tucson until you prove to a specific group of adults that you can handle it.
Okay, see, like that's more reasonable.
In fact, it's going to be the police.
Ah, okay, those are people who should stop you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Their test is probably going to surprise you a bit,
Oh
though.
no. It was so reasonable with police stopping a child from going to a different city without any form of parental guidance.
You have to prove to the chief of police.
Okay. I mean, like, that's the right up the ladder with that. Straight to the chief. But
yeah, the chief has a challenge for you.
Well, I am excited to figure out what this challenge is. Is he gonna like fight us?
Do you want me to tell you?
No. I can wait. I feel like it'll be more interesting. It's gonna be like, all right, so beat me in a fight, and if you win, I'll let you through. like a good police officer. Mm-hmm.
Also, the idea is that the way to Tucson is blocked by the police who are going for their record.
Ah, same police, same record. Nice.
Mm-hmm. So you have to convince the chief that you can go. I mean, I think beating the local gang that the police couldn't handle is pretty impressive.
I don't think that it was the police couldn't handle it. I think it was more the mayor kind of didn't tell them to.
Well, it mentioned before that the reason the police left the meteorite was to deal with the sharks.
Hmm.
So obviously the police and the sharks were having some sort of resistance, but I guess it matters like how far the police went with it.
Yeah.
Like prevent them from breaking stuff, I guess.
Because they could have just been like, hey, stop this break-in. Just stop this one.
Well, it was mentioned that Frank was wrecking the travelers hut thing.
Hmm.
The shack.
The entertainer shack, yeah.
That's why the
Traveling.
bed is destroyed and the
And
wall
the wall is broken. There's a lot of broken walls.
Yes.
Seems to be a reoccurring theme. Probably a good, well-paying job to just be a guy who fixes walls in that city.
I still remember where you summoned the escargot driver to come to you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you realized he wanted money.
Yeah, I was like, oh, hey, that's kind of cool. And then, wait a minute. I don't have money. Huh. Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, Mr. B, do you like the name Escargot Express?
Mr. B just left a second ago. I don't know where he went, but he vanished.
For any viewers out there, escargot is another word for snails.
Yeah, that made me assume that they weren't ever gonna arrive.
They came through the hotel and
They
like,
came
chased you down.
through the wall. Like, there was a solid wall, and they just walked through it. Like, they pushed people aside and walked through a wall just to deliver my package, even though I didn't pay them. So they didn't pick up or deliver anything.
Yeah.
They did all that just to ask me if I wanted something done.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have even been faster than Amazon Prime.
Probably. I have received things on the same day, but not to the extent of that. So
Yeah, that's
for the
not same
name
day, that's same
escargot,
hour.
But now, understand though, if you're in a weird place, it may take them longer to get to you.
Ah.
And deeper into dungeons, they'll be like, "Hey, we don't know where you are. We can't find you."
Yo, where are you at? We can't find you.
We're giving up for now. Sorry.
Maybe like, wait, how do we have cell service in a dungeon?
Ironically, you don't. You don't actually. You can't make phone calls. It's only a receiver.
Wait, what?
In your inventory, it's a receiver.
Huh.
It only receives phone calls.
Huh.
That's why you have to use phones and payphones.
That makes sense.
That's how your dad calls you and suggests you take a break. Go make a sandwich. By the way, I have another saddle for you.
Huh. more to my collection.
Your very healthy collection.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with my collection. Not at all.
You know, I have like 7 Nautilus shells.
Wow. Do you know what Nautilus shells are used for?
Aren't they combined with something else to let you breathe underwater or something?
Yes. So you need 8 Nautilus shells, and you can make a conduit, which will allow you to breathe underwater. The problem is Nautilus shells can only be obtained by fishing, and like a 1 in 500, maybe less chance from killing a drowned that has it in his hand, which is even more rare.
So that means if we get 1 more, we can make a conduit.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I didn't mention where we ate. We grabbed some food from Arby's and Burger King. I had the Greek gyro.
What is that?
It is a sandwich with lots of meat, some lettuce, tomato, and yogurt. It's very delicious, but okay, I have the 8th Nautilus shell.
Nice.
For my dad, we brought home Whoppers. My mom tried their new fish and chips. And instead of French fries, she got mozzarella sticks. It's sad because I wanted a cherry turnover, but I can't have those anymore.
Oh, that is sad.
Or the Jamocha shake, which is a coffee ice cream milkshake.
Huh.
Have you ever heard of the dessert tiramisu?
Yes.
You know how that's made, right? Or at least the gist
like
of it.
3 milks, and that's about all I know.
Well, it has coffee in it.
Ah.
So they have these biscuits called lady fingers. And they're more like cookies, basically.
Yeah.
And they pour coffee. They pour coffee onto the lady fingers. Then there's some other things, but you know, I just figured I'd mention the coffee part.
Maybe that's why my parents like it so much. There's coffee.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
It's also a pretty sweet dessert. It's Italian.
Huh. I didn't know it was Italian.
Yeah. Generally, pizzerias and Italian places tend to be the places that normally serve tiramisu.
That's neat.
I'm just glad, though, that I'm no longer on insulin. makes me very happy.
Yes.
Insulin is expensive.
Oh yeah. Very expensive.
I think it was $100 per pen.
Wow.
And they replaced it with like a pill that costs $4.
Huh?
I'm like, yes. Where you get like a massive bottle of pills for $4.
That sounds like way better deal. Like that sounds so much better.
Also, it seems to be much more effective because my blood sugar now is like super low. Which, by the way, the doctor believed that maybe I'm not actually diabetic and that I
Huh.
just had an attack because of what happened on that day.
That's good.
So says he's gonna put me on the pills for 3 months and see what happens. He thinks that my body still is being able to process sugar, and definitely looks like that.
That's good.
Though I did, like, I think, like, a couple of days ago have a really low blood sugar, and I had to find some sugar. Which, after you've, like, removed all the sugar from your house, and then realize you need sugar.
That seems inconvenient.
Well, we have these, like, little sugar mints, though. But, like, they only have 3 grams of sugar each.
Ah. I see.
It's not a lot of sugar.
No, that's not a lot of sugar at all.
So the nurse tried to tell me I couldn't have coffee anymore, which made me sad.
I don't think
then,
that
like-
worked. I don't think that would work.
Then the doctor that I went to go see, specifically for this, said, "Nah, that's fine." The nurse was under the belief that my blood pressure was high because of, obviously, I've been eating too much sodium and the coffee.
The coffee. Can coffee even do that? That even?
It does, well, remember, it does cause your heart to beat a little bit more.
Yeah.
Gets the blood pumping, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess technically, but you know, the idea, like the doctor said, was that if you were an already avid coffee drinker, you know, kind of part of your habit, you know.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be making things worse for you if it's already something that you've been doing for like since I was in grade school.
Yeah. Like it wouldn't be worse, it would be normal. So
Also, I hate to say it, seeing that there's actually seems to raise my blood pressure. And I think waking up like raises my blood pressure too.
Huh.
And when they do the blood pressure thing, I swear it feels like I'm getting a shot of adrenaline. Like I'll be tired and want to go to bed, and getting my blood pressure done wakes me up and I can't go back to sleep.
I mean, that could very well be a thing. Like that could be like an and that could skew your results, which wouldn't be good.
Which also the doctor checked and he said my sodium levels are just fine. They're
Oh.
right where they need to be.
Wow.
So her concerns suggesting I stop eating cheese.
No cheese.
Yeah, she's
So-
like, cheese is high in sodium, no more than that. And so I'm like, no, apparently. The doctor says I'm fine.
Cheese.
This is unrelated.
It's such a... That would have been very sad, because there's a lot of things that use cheese.
Well, I also bought little snack packs that is like cheese, meat, and like a toasted bread with it.
Hmm.
Which is, very delicious, but
Did you see that some cheese company that makes the only real Parmesan has put microchips in their tags so that you can trace back your Parmesan cheese to see if it's actually Parmesan?
and you know what? All I see is a computer system that can be easily manipulated.
Yep. But like they're like super serious about their cheese because apparently they're like they have like some land claim over in Europe, and apparently the only cheese made by that company in that spot is considered Parmesan. And all other Parmesan in Europe or made in Europe is not Parmesan.
I see. That's an interesting theory that they have.
But like this is like it's like an official agreement and stuff, but like it doesn't mean anything anywhere else. So
Yeah.
it's like okay. But apparently they tried to get make this claim for Parmesan made in America, like in the Americas and everywhere else, and it didn't work because it's really dumb.
Well,
But
you know another dumb thing?
uh
Have you ever heard of a crisp before?
I think so.
All right. So when Pringles came out, there was a big lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
The lawsuit was between the potato chip companies
Uh-huh.
and Pringles, declaring that Pringles were not potato chips.
What did they say they were?
They were crisp.
What is the difference?
Well, interesting enough, Pringles, instead of like baking the slices of potato, it required mushing potatoes together
Mm-hmm.
and then cutting it.
Yeah.
So essentially, the potato chip companies wanted it said that the Pringles were less natural because they didn't make their stuff the same way potato chip companies did.
Yeah. Which is a goofy claim, but okay.
Well, the justice system heard it and decided they were correct that Pringles was like, like taking like mushed up potatoes and reforming them into potato chips.
Right?
And that was a different process. So they were required for quite a while to refer to their product as a crisp instead of a chip.
That's such an unnecessary and like not worthwhile claim to make. Like,
well, the idea is that the chip companies wanted everyone to know that Pringles was manufactured in a less holy way than potato chips.
that's funny. That's goofy.
And yeah. So in Europe, potato chips are called crisps.
That's fun.
So it's kind of awkward. So I think the funnest thing is watching a Brit have sausage and gravy biscuits for the first time.
Because it's not what they call a biscuit.
Not just that, it's I was talking to my friend Aerith, and when I use the words about white gravy, that is a weird idea to him.
Huh.
We have a lot more gravies than some countries do.
Huh. That is strange.
And in UK, they don't really do white gravies. Or pepper gravy, or sausage gravy. Also, the closest thing they have to biscuits is called scones.
Yes.
Which is a little bit different from a biscuit.
Yes.
Now, I've definitely seen a European make a biscuit and call it a scone, but I think they used the wrong flour. I think there was a theory that Southern flour was specifically the best to make biscuits with.
That's a weird claim.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know a claim that is very false.
Which of the many?
If anyone suggests to you that light roast has more caffeine, they are full.
Yes, we talked about that last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was weird. That's weird. But I mean, I guess people will believe what they want to.
Yeah. Of course, I discovered my G Fuel had more caffeine than my coffee did.
I feel like all energy drinks are gonna have more caffeine.
Well, it's a powder that you mix with water that's sugar-free.
Yeah, but it's still effectively an energy drink.
Yeah, it has like 114. So I bought the hydration one that has no caffeine. And it comes with this most littlest spoon because all it is flavored water. It creates flavored water full of vitamins, basically. Which I like having extra vitamins.
Those are generally healthy. feel like it is less common for those to not be healthy.
I don't know how effective that is. Like I know there's a lot of like discussion on if pill vitamins are effective or not, whatever. But I know the hospital definitely wanted me to have those. And so when it came to that, I was like, just give me gummies.
Yeah.
I don't need a giant pill to swallow. Just give me gummy. And sadly, there is the situation that many people don't realize. Sometimes the off-brand isn't as good as the on-brand.
True.
Because it's sometimes a taste that's different. Like off-brand Pepto-Bismol tastes wrong. It has the same like active ingredients, but it just doesn't taste right.
Well, I mean, if it works the same, I don't know how much that would matter to me. But
I mean, one is silky smooth and the other one is kind of like bleh. And it's like, maybe I'm willing to pay the extra $1 to have it taste correct. Of course, the multivitamin my mom picked was the store brand, and
wasn't good.
those are the worst gummies I've ever tasted. They smell weird, and they don't quite. They're supposed to be berry flavored, but the thing is, I've had one a day like before, and those were delicious.
Some of them are really good, and like, why would you limit how many I can have? What if I want them all?
You know what's funny is I also have Gushers here.
Mm-hmm.
Because before I went to the hospital, I ordered some Gushers from Amazon. I don't know if you've ever had Gushers before.
I don't know if I have.
It's a fruit snack, but inside them is like juice.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had one. I'm not too big now I'm not too big of a sugar or a snack person. So if I had one, I would have had it a couple years ago. And I no longer remember it.
I still remember when I started giving you those cookies.
Which cookies?
Those cookies from Tilmar Cook or whatever.
Yeah.
And then your dad's like, okay, that's one too many cookies.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I used to have a lot of sugar.
At Tom Thumb, they had a pina colada salad.
Huh.
Which was pineapple, coconut, and vanilla pudding.
Huh. And they called this a salad.
Well, it's like any kind of like fruit salad. There's a lot of salads that don't have any lettuce in it.
Yeah, but like it doesn't. I usually associate salad with like healthy. Vanilla pudding doesn't sound very healthy.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of fruit salads that are very similar. There's even some fruit salads with mayonnaise.
Huh.
Yeah, one of the things to remember is my family is kind of from the north, so.
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of a fruit cocktail salad?
I can imagine roughly what it is, but no.
The ingredients is 30 ounces of fruit cocktail, 2 small apples, 2 spears of fresh something. Pineapple, 2 cups of grapes, 2 mandarin oranges, and 1 medium banana.
Huh. One medium banana?
Yeah,
How
I've
do you
never heard
tell?
of a medium banana before, but
How do you tell if a banana is a medium or a large or a small banana? Aren't they all like the same size? Like I thought
oh,
a banana was just banana size.
here's a good one. A normal fruit salad, 1 can of fruit cocktail, 1 can of crushed pineapple, 1 can cherry pie filling, 2 bananas, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 8 ounces of sour cream, and 1 package of Cool Whip.
Huh?
The entire package of Cool Whip. Like
Oh,
you open the container and you just empty the entire container into this.
wow. Huh.
And this is a fruit salad.
Wow. I guess people are looking for different things than I do when I see a
There's a
salad.
picture of a fruit salad.
Yeah, see, like that's not like to me. I would not think of that as a salad. Like when I think of a salad, I think either like uh a Greek salad, which is like a tomato and like a few leaves, and then they put some beets in there a lot of the time, and I can't remember the other ingredients. Or I think like a Caesar salad. Those are the two salads that come to mind.
Not a chef salad at all.
I I like Caesar salad a lot, so that's what I think of.
Mm. So a chef salad has eggs, like sliced eggs with it, and ham and turkey.
What? Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Huh.
Or Rampage.
There's so many of these. So many strange salads.
You know, a funny joke. I remember if
Hmm?
you eat pasta and then eat anti-pasta, will you still be hungry?
What is antipasta?
It's not it's not quite spelled the correct way.
I know I know something else. I know something that's weird. There's
It's called anti-pesto.
oh. I know that like in Michigan or wherever they have like chocolate spaghetti. I've been informed that that's a thing over there.
How about rice pudding?
Now I've heard those words and I think I've had it, but if you asked me what it was, I would not be able to tell you.
So antipasto is like it never has any pasta with it. It's usually a combination of meats and olives and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Oh, here's a strawberry melon summer salad.
See, like, I wouldn't think of that as a salad, but like, it doesn't look bad. Like, it looks good. But I
Oh,
would, if I saw that, I would not think it's a salad.
bruschetta salad.
Now that is a salad.
There's no lettuce in it.
Lettuce is not required.
Okay.
But
It's
that,
just cheese and tomatoes.
yeah. Like that, I see that and I think of it as a salad.
How about sour cream and cucumber salad?
I would want more. But I mean, I would just think someone like cut up cucumber really thinly and then just like put salad cream on it. Like I don't know that I would consider it a salad. I feel like it's a bit too lazy for an actual salad. I mean,
How about Mexican bean salad?
now I wouldn't believe that's a salad at first, but if you told me it was a salad, I'd be like, okay, that's a salad. Like if I just saw it, I would not think it would fall under the category of salad. But if you told me it was, I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
How about refreshing corn salad?
Hmm. It looks like something that isn't a salad. It doesn't look like a salad. A lot of these they don't look like salad.
I mean, pasta salads, right? You've had a pasta salad, right?
I don't know that I have. But now I'm concerned. Because those two things are very different.
Oh my gosh. Here is a cold pasta salad. Generally, pasta salads are served cold.
I think it's weird, but I can kind of understand it. Because, like, you just take a salad and you just throw pasta noodles in it. And, like, that's kind of understandable.
There was a product that we used to buy when I was a kid called Suddenly Salad. Have you ever heard of it?
Suddenly salad.
I'm attempting to find specific flavor.
Oh, no.
This one, I think, might upset you.
They just like why? Also, welcome back, Mr. B. We are talking about salad.
Oh, this was
Hello.
one of my favorites, the ranch and bacon.
Man, like those those.
It's pasta with peas.
But like, it's pasta, not salad.
Well, the thing is, you refrigerate it afterward, and you have to let it get back to being super cold. You make it like pasta, and then you have to refrigerate it.
So okay, so they do just make pasta and then say, "Hey, now that it's cold, it's a salad."
Yeah. In some cases, they like most of these have like some vegetables with it as well. It doesn't, because the ranch and bacon one, it doesn't taste good warm. It only tastes good cold.
I feel like that's just a sign that you shouldn't taste it at all.
Well, when it's refrigerated, it's very delicious.
Uh-huh.
So, Mr. B, I'm trying to explain the concept of pasta salad to Rampage.
Yeah, it's just salad that's got pasta in it. So, there are no rails in the shop?
There's a shop?
Yes, there's a shop. There's been a shop for a while.
Yeah, I'm not finding rails.
Has Dika just discovered the shop?
How do you make a
Yeah.
rail?
Oh well, there's been a shop for quite a while. So rails are 6 iron and 1 stick. Powered rails are 6 gold, 1 redstone, and 1 stick.
Okay. 6
mean-
gold blocks. Rats. That's
No,
gonna be expensive.
not gold block. Ingot.
Yeah, but like not. Okay.
Powered rail.
Oof, that's expensive.
And normal rail.
6 rails. I mean, 6 iron blocks. I'm gonna need a lot of
Not
rails.
iron block.
Iron ingot. That's a block. It's a bar. It's a bar of iron.
It's an ingot. A block is 9 of those.
It's a bar of iron. It looks like a bar. I'm gonna need a lot of them.
It's not. You don't get 1 rail. You get more than 1 rail. I don't remember how many you get,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but it's
Well,
not.
let's go see.
It's not 1.
Phew, that's good. Let's go see.
I feel like we need this target. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a target.
We need a target block.
Yeah.
Why do we need a target block?
So we can say we work at Target.
Should we make a target and it's just a single target block?
Get 16 rails. That's pretty decent.
Hey, Mr. B, I have a request that might make you sad.
What? You need more glass?
Yeah, I need more glass.
How much more?
Well, I'm currently combining all of the pork into 1 location. And
Do you need glass panes? I have a few.
no, I need actual like glass blocks.
All right.
And
Oh, wow. You see, that's what I suggested. Then you can make them all drop.
well, yeah, but they're not going into those chests.
I put 22 more in the thing.
And where?
In the chest.
I will need more. I can get it, but I'll need my shovel back.
I'll go get some in a minute.
Alright, our Tarjay block is set. It turned yellow.
Turned yellow?
Yeah.
Why did it turn yellow?
I'm not sure.
Do you know what a target block does, DK?
No idea.
When you hit it with either a bow or a snowball or an egg, it'll put out a redstone signal.
No, filling the shulker box that you placed here with enchanted bows and fishing rods.
All right. How many did you get?
A lot. I was putting them somewhere else, but then that filled up.
Miss Ree, can I have the shovel? Thank.
Well, you have a lot of enchanted bows now.
Nice.
And fishing rods.
That means I can actually probably make a bow for myself. Do you want a bow?
No. Making arrows is troublesome.
Ah. Unless you get infinity. But that means you can't have mending.
But usually these salads came with a dressing. So the Caesar one, you combined their mix with oil, and it would make a Caesar dressing.
Huh.
The ranch one, you combine their seasoning with mayo, and it would make ranch. I will be honest with you. So I've watched some British people make mayo, and their mayo is always very yellow. I always wondered why, and then I realized they keep adding mustard, which to me is the wrong ingredient to add to mayo.
That's funny.
Like to me, if you need mustard to make mayo, you've messed it up.
Yeah.
But I realize some people make homemade mayo by adding mustard to it, and I'm like, then the homemade version isn't as good. It's that simple. Oh, I did something bad. This is back from the airline stay. This lady brought in homemade corn tortillas. And I looked at them and immediately grabbed a flour tortilla. And someone said to me, "But those are homemade." And I'm like, "Yes, but they're corn." corn tortillas are only to be fried. They have no other purpose. They are not suitable for anything else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that upset some of the some of our Mexican employees did not appreciate that. Because in their mind, homemade tortilla is superior. But I'm like, but Mission flour. I'm pretty sure that they're excellent corn tortillas, but I dislike corn tortillas that are not fried because they're dry. And I don't like dry things.
They can be good corn tortilla, but that doesn't mean that they're good tortillas.
Exactly. Of course, some of the concoctions that they used to make at the airlines that the employees would make and they'd give to me, I usually had to take a knife and prepare ketchup.
Huh?
So spicy. Ketchup will calm the spiciness of things. Specifically ketchup on your tongue because of the vinegar. I learned that from the Scooby-Doo movie.
And I was like, true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Shaggy, for giving me important life lessons. I'm not sure, like, I should be proud that I'm, like, learning some life lessons from a cartoon character, but so be it, right?
I mean, you gotta learn somehow.
I had never considered the effect of ketchup on the tongue, but it makes sense. It's a vinegar. Tomato and vinegar. And sugar.
Yeah.
I remember this one person said they would make French toast, but someone needed to buy powdered sugar because if you didn't have powdered sugar, it wasn't French toast.
What?
Yeah. And to me, I'm like, man, I don't put powdered sugar on anything. Never have. You know, like those white powdered donuts?
Yeah.
I hate those.
Huh.
Because they're dry. And I dislike dry things.
That appears to be a reoccurring theme, so.
Yeah. It's consistent with my character. Oh, Mr. V, were you okay with my wizard?
I think so.
Yeah. I loaded him up with utility spells, and I picked the name that would be the funniest for people to continuously call me.
Now I am concerned about this name.
It's ukulele. But I basically just dumped him with a bunch of like utility spells and arcane focus and cantrips that provide utility, like illusion spells. You know what really threw me off though?
What?
I was playing Neverwinter Nights, which is D&D 3.5.
Yeah.
And you know the cleric in that got a cantrip that healed?
Is that not a thing in 5?
No, absolutely not.
Huh.
It was like a weaker healing spell, but it was a cantrip.
Wow.
And so I'm a little thrown off because like man, D&D 5 removed this.
Yeah. Huh.
Because that immediately makes the cleric just be able to sit there and minor heal someone up to full health.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, the like weak healing spell, it's like a weaker version of that.
Does it have range? Is it like healing word or cure
I
wound?
think it's like, I think I have to touch the person, I think.
Okay, so it's like
I'd
a
have to-
weaker cure wound.
Yeah, but it's a cantrip, so
Yeah,
you
so it's
just
fine.
Cost all day long.
sadly in Neverwinter Nights I don't have a focus, so I have to use. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. I'm using a spear, but the game like tells me spear. Apparently, in 3.5, spears weren't one-handed weapons.
I think a spear in 5th edition is a versatile weapon.
Yeah, it's either one or two-handed, but in D&D 3.5, it was a two-handed weapon only. I'm not allowed to use a shield.
Hmm.
Which makes me sad. But I was playing that with Jackie. And he was kind of thrown off originally by the graphics, but I told him to switch it to driver mode. And then I always adjust the camera so that it's like third person behind me.
Yeah.
Which to me is a far more enjoyable gaming experience.
Then what is it normally?
Super zoomed out, top down. Which to me is less interesting.
Yeah, depends on what you want.
And generally after battle, I would just sit there and heal poor Jackie, who played as a warrior. And I realized there was an advanced tutorial, except for his class. There's like an advanced tutorial for the rogue, a advanced tutorial for mage users, and then like an advanced tutorial for like the healers.
Huh.
And I realized why. It's because they use special rules that might need to be explained.
Yeah, but the warrior is like the base. It's what everyone else it has special rules to modify. So it's a simpler class.
Yeah. I mean, once he was taught how to shoot things and punch things, that's really all he needed to know. Though he did do the rogue training. Just because you can like lockpick, right? If you have lockpicking tools and a skill in that. He wasn't very good at that. So interesting enough, he actually hired a henchman, which I never hired that henchman before. And the henchman is a rogue.
Huh.
And his pure job is to like lockpick everything and help attack.
Well, that's nice.
Which is great. And then I can just like heal them.
Yeah, you can just cast the cantrip 50 billion times, and then they're at full health.
Well, there is a fun thing in Neverwinter Nights. So long as there's no enemies around, you can perform a long rest.
Ah.
So there's more, you can take long rest very often. As long as there's nothing horrible
in your immediate vicinity.
Well, less immediate vicinity as well. So at that point, I might as well just use my good heals and then take a long rest.
Yeah.
Which doesn't affect any of the other party members.
Huh. Wait, so it's not Do they not have to take one as well?
No. It can
What?
dance around my body as I'm doing the long rest.
Wait, so like you just take a long rest and then you get up and you're like, oh, I took a long rest, and
Yeah.
they didn't have to wait for you,
It takes a couple of minutes.
but it doesn't take 8 hours,
No,
which is what it actually does.
I know. I mean,
That's
it doesn't
really
call it a
weird.
long rest. It's just called a rest.
Ah,
And I wonder if that is just a D&D 3.5 thing.
I don't know.
But I gotta be honest with you, as a cleric, I'm glad to have a free heal spell.
It does sound nice.
And I stab people with my spear. Of course, once we got out of the tutorial area, the first thing I did is, hurry, we must go and find a shopkeep. Because I can't carry anything else. Need some bags of holding. What's funny is me and Jackie got so lost that the way forward was a door that we just kept walking past,
That's
not
right.
realizing it existed.
Yeah, that's
Two giant big doors.
that's
The thing is, I just kept thinking that's where we came from. And I have a map in front of me. It didn't dawn on me initially.
Hmm.
Well, you know what's interesting is that the character creator gave me the choice for my wizard on Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
I had the choice of either a component bag. Mr. B, do you need food?
Mm-mm.
He wants emeralds, I think.
Yeah, I'm going for emeralds.
Oh, okay. You're dropping a lot of wheat behind you, but I
Oh.
think you're getting it now.
Because I got two.
There's we also have a food chest here with things you can sell.
I'm just gonna put stuff in here.
What do you need emeralds for?
So I can buy more stuff from the stupid shop.
That's a economy moment.
Hmm?
Because this new economy is
Yeah, it's brutal.
so pivoted towards you not making money.
Yeah, no, it's brutal.
But we have whole watermelon in the food chest that you can sell to the farmer for emeralds.
He takes watermelon?
Yes. He takes wheat and watermelon.
And potatoes.
And potatoes.
But we have whole watermelon in the food chest that you can take to him.
Okay.
Oh, I have 3 more Nautilus shells.
You just fishing?
Yeah. More Sonos for Rampage's unhealthy collection.
I'm gonna need a lot of wood.
Well, I think now's a pretty good stopping point for me.
All right, DK. Well, thank you for joining us. And we will see you next time.
See you again.
Take care, guys. I'm gonna go and eat some dinner.
All right.
Later.
See ya.
Peace.
I need so much wood.
What do you need wood for? Oh, your chest?
Chests and hopper,
You know what I discovered?
which take chest.
You know what I discovered?
What did you discover?
I had been buying a whole bunch of coal
Uh-huh.
to fire furnaces
Yeah.
to build glass.
Uh-huh.
Glass by itself is a whole lot cheaper than just coal.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
like the glass blocks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think one piece of coal only builds like 6 glass blocks,
Wow.
right?
Mm. Block of coal.
Not a block, just the
1,600 ticks, and so that's 8 items. So they made 8 items.
yeah, it would have made 8.
And the block of coal is apparently slightly more efficient because it makes 80 items and it only takes 10. 10.
9.
Yeah, 9. It only takes 9 coal and it gives 10 times the
Yeah,
output.
but only just ever so slightly more efficient.
And then now I place chest. Woo. Why are chests like this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One too many. Six, 7. Actually, does that'll mean? Yeah, I'll do it like that. Because I don't know that it will go to all the chests. Pork. All the pork. Wonder how much money this will actually make. Alright. So now. Yeah, pork. Well, that's a problem. And that's a problem. There are lots of problems. That one I can solve. Can solve it by grabbing another water bucket and putting it in another box. Just there. Right here. Does that work? No. Does not work. Okay. What about that? No, 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 no. Okay, we're fine. Does this work? Does this work good now? I can have a sign there. And then I can catch it. Alright, and now... Why? Why are you like that? that should work, though. Huh? Huh? Okay, now it should work for real this time. Oh, we have some organic pork as well. Okay, that works. Success. I think. It'd be nice if it didn't lose all of its speed, though. I could move this back one. It's fast enough. I won't lose anything there. And this chest has pork.
What? So he's not restocked?
He restocks twice a day. I don't know what time.
But it's the first time I've been to him, like in weeks.
You have to be there at some point. I think. I don't think anyone's been to him in a while. So what we need is how much pork? Actually, I can test this without pork. I can throw in like my tools.
Wow. It's not letting me buy a lot at all. I was able to buy 1 emerald. Wow.
Fire the pigs. Alright, now I will go along like this. So that the pigs spawn.
I need to use one of your chests.
Use one of the other chests. Like the one in the bedrock or the one on the side.
I got a lot of potatoes. I'll use this one up here.
Okay, is that enough figs? That was a lot of figs. Are you full? You're not even close. So I think I'm gonna lock this hopper just so I can make sure everything works. Okay, and now I'll fill it. So it's not accepting anything. And that's what I didn't want to have happen. That's why I did the science. Can I put a slab over these? Does that work? 'Cause that would be convenient. If I throw this down, it's just gonna get stuck. So I want a slab. If a slab works. first, I'm gonna take all these, and then I'll unlock the hopper. And I will relock the hopper. And then I will fill this hopper. Wait, do I even have to? Will it accept things? No. So I want a waterlogged slab.
Okay, how far apart do I have to put, like, powered?
I don't know the number.
What do you need detector rails for?
Detector rails can be used to power the powered rail
Okay.
instead of like a torch, which is inconvenient.
A torch is
Hmm?
A torch is inconvenient?
Yeah, but you're gonna. Which way would be more efficient? Would we want to go with or against the piston? Like in the same direction or the other direction?
It doesn't matter which direction you go.
So I think we go with the pistons, so the same direction. That piston doesn't work. Which means we need a detector rail here, or we would have to have a detector rail here, and the powered rail here. What? And then the powered rail. And so when a minecart comes along, it'll run over this,
Okay.
which will turn this on, and then it'll get boosted.
All right.
It does not so bad. Like if it was there, it would work. But it is too centered. I don't really want to uncenter it. I could split it. No, because then we still run into the same problem. I don't know what to do about this. I'll go first. Those. Okay, well that one.
All right. Do we have a minecart anywhere?
There should be one somewhere.
That's what I figure. Guess I'll go back to the
There's a minecart down here.
down there.
Yeah. Alright. Mm. Still no work. Where did my slabs go?
This doesn't get the corners.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it would have to be 7 blocks away from everything.
Yeah, well.
So it'd have to be 7 blocks away from like this. Like if I took 1, 2, 3.
Well, this is certainly going to be a lot more efficient. Because I can actually watch them spinning now. Oh, no, it's spinning those ones.
The spinning doesn't mean anything. And what matters is if it's like doing the spawning particle. So, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I see them falling.
so it should stop. Oh my god, my god. Oh, that way. Alright, there you go. It would stop. It wouldn't be doing these. Like this one, and to the left, it won't be doing. And this one to the right, it won't be doing.
Well, it's doing a lot more now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, thank you for your help. I'd say this is a pretty good place to end it for tonight.
Yeah. Are these going into chests yet?
It's going into a chest, and I don't know how to get it to go into more.
Why don't
So
you do like you did below?
I have a different system for that. I have it starting with a stream. I can't have this. I don't have this starting with a stream. So
Don't understand. Why can't you just put a chest under a chest?
well, that's one. I want more than one row. But I'll figure that out. Probably next time. So, well, everyone, hope you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.
Bye, everyone.